beat of New York.
103.5 KTU.
So we are in the studio with the lovely Zara Larsson.
Hi.
How are you? It's been, I think,
good.
a year since we saw each other.
For sure.
Too long.
Way
But you've been very busy.
I have. I've been working a lot in the studio, been doing some shows, but I'm very excited to release some new music.
When?
Yeah.
Give us details.
I have a date. I don't know if I can say it, but it's very soon. It is soon.
Very soon.
I promise. I've been saying that for way too long, and I know my fans hate it.
We hate it too.
I know. I'm like, soon.
Maybe before the holidays?
Soon. When is the holidays here?
Yeah. December.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, the holidays, like the big holidays. Yes, for sure. Absolutely.
Can you at least say, like, if you've had any, like, great collaborations on the new album?
On the album, we were discussing it today because I love to have features and collab with other artists and producers. So that's something I'm open for. But to be honest, I haven't been writing any of the songs so far with anyone in my mind. So it would be really cool to go back in the studio and maybe even have like a session with an artist that I really love. But so far,
what's the vibe of the album?
The vibe of the album is it's still pop.
Okay.
You know, I do pop, but I don't know. I listen to a lot of different things, so it's definitely that's why I love pop because it's like some dance tracks, some a bit more EDM, some a bit more like more hip hoppy tracks.
Okay.
But still, I want to have like big songs because I have a voice, so I want to be able to
beautiful voice,
huge voice, really sing. Yeah,
amazing vocals.
Thank you. You know what I mean? Like, I want to show it off. So, but definitely a pop album. Just I always want to elevate my stuff, so just to make it a bit better, but nothing too unfamiliar from what I've done before. So it's not like, oh wow, who is this new girl?
Do you always do you feel pressure trying to compete with your last album and the last album? Like,
yeah, I think so. But that's a good competition though. I mean, way rather that than to try to compete with other artists or like other people or what they're trying to do. So you should always compete against yourself and just trying to make it better. At least, if I feel like it's better, me personally, like, oh, I did that, then I can feel really good about it. But I think that's a good thing though, to always trying to
I read that you're super hard on yourself.
Yeah.
So like on a scale
that's why
of 1 to 10.
It's been taking so long, I think, because I'm like, that's not good enough. Yeah.
Because you're a perfectionist and you want your craft to be just right, and you have this vision in your head. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how hard on yourself?
Oh, how hard am I on myself? It depends on what things too, because some things I'm like, oh yeah, whatever. But I would say with songs and stuff, I probably re-record all the songs like 3 times because I'm like, that's not good enough. So maybe like an 8.
An 8. Okay,
yeah.
That's not bad. Yeah. Sometimes if you're too hard on yourself, it could stop you from moving forward.
Exactly. And it also stops the fun because like I actually had to say that to myself where it was like I could come off stage and it would be like, that wasn't good, or like I wasn't good enough, or I wasn't doing that right, or I messed that up. And it's like, actually it kind of took out all the fun, like why I'm doing it. It's because I love it. Yeah. So and I love to be on stage and entertain and sing and use my voice. So I just had to remind myself that it's like, you have to have
By the
fun.
way, I know you were performing last night.
Yes.
And our boss didn't let us go because they're like, you got to be on air. So I was like,
no.
I DM Scott. I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't make it. Yeah.
Don't worry, next time. It was a great night.
Yeah, but I was living through it through Instagram. So I didn't miss all of it. So.
Right.
Besides singing, right? Because that's your passion. What else do you like to do?
Oh my God, I have no free time. So
that must be tough.
Yeah, but it's like, I don't know. Like the one thing I'm a lucky girl though, because as you say, like my one thing is singing, and that's like my profession. I get to do it every day, so that's amazing. But I also I take all my time to hang out with friends and my family, and I would love to go into producing, like to produce my tracks, but I've tried it. I've opened Logic and like the music programs, and then I'm like,
that's too complicated.
I don't know where to start. So I'm just kind of watching YouTube videos.
Piecing a puzzle. It's not
makeup
easy.
tutorials instead. Yeah. But I would love to go into that. And that's like a great thing to always bring with you.
Yeah.
And maybe one day just be in full creative control over your stuff. That would be really cool.
Yeah.
But so far, just spending my full time with
family
friends.
and friends. Well, that makes sense since you're always busy.
Yeah.
So many young celebrities are getting married. I know you've been with your boo.
And we were talking about weddings not 2 seconds ago.
Yeah.
But whose wedding do you think you would rather go to?
Ooh.
Ariana Grande and Pete?
Oh, love
Bieber
them.
and Haley?
Bieber and Haley,
or
for
Nick
sure.
Jonas and Priyanka?
Ooh.
That's a tough one. I think I would only.
It's a really tough one. I would love to go to all three of them. I really would.
Which one do you think would be the most fun, though?
I feel like Ariana and Pete.
Yeah, I say the same thing.
I am just obsessed with them as a couple. I don't know what it is. Me and my best friend is like kind of weird. We like always send like look at Ariana and Pete. Like we love them. But I think that would just be a fun party.
Yeah.
That's why I'm excited to have all my friends getting married, like we just talked about, so I can go to the fun parties.
Right.
But also, I think Bieber and Haley know some fun people.
Yeah.
And I think both three, but yeah, one thing that I don't know, Ariana and Pete seems
the most
like,
fun.
It seems like cool and chill,
Yeah,
but like
and most
still,
spontaneous probably because
Yeah.
they've been like super
Yeah.
spontaneous. Now, speaking of marriage, at what age do you see yourself getting married if you ever want to get married?
If I get married, I don't know. I really don't. You see, I would probably do it. I would probably do it when I feel like I want to have kids and all that.
Yeah, I don't think you could really put like you can't pick an age because I always thought I'm gonna get married at the age of 27 or 30.
I know.
And
No,
then,
when I was like in middle school, I thought I have to get married and have kids before I'm 23, and it's like
no way.
no.
That's your youth right there. Don't even think about it,
Yeah,
girl.
I know. And I mean, if you do, good for you. But for me, no. But for me, it's like I'm so in it right now. I can't. I don't have time for that. But I don't know. I think it's when I want. But I also grew up in the country where it's like, and also it's 2018. Like people don't get married for. Like back in the days, it would be like, women had to get married, or it would be family alliances if you were a royal. I don't know, but I think today it's like you don't need that unless you have kids and you want to have like a family unit. What if someone dies? What's gonna happen to the kid? Like I think it's more that. But also it's a lovely ceremony and it's a beautiful thing. So, but I don't know when I have kids, which is. Way
in the future.
Yeah.
Now, you're a huge, ginormous fan of Beyonce.
Of course.
You got to meet her one time. Have you been able to meet her again
No.
between that time and now?
I did perform before her show, the Formation tour that she did a few years back. But whenever I heard she was coming in the hall and people were like, Beyonce's coming, I ran to the dressing room because I was like, I can't meet her. Like,
really? Oh, so you would hide?
I would hide.
You would hide? That's
I would
crazy.
hide.
That's the
Else
opposite.
would have done.
No, I know, and I wish I did that too because afterwards I was crying hysterically, and my managers was like, "Should we call the ambulance?" Like I couldn't breathe. But I love her, but I think I love her so much, and especially now when it's Fashion Week now, you go to all these events and you see all these people and celebrities and people you look up to, and you realize like you're just a human.
Yeah.
But I want to keep Beyonce
right there on the
non-human because she's like the last person to me that's more than a human to me, and I think it's a little strange, but it's also
no, it's a good strange because you have you have her on a pedestal, and it's like you always want to reach.
And that's my idol, and that's like I don't want to drag her down to earth because to me that's just like my one true biggest inspiration, and I feel like it's just nice to have that sort of fangirl feeling too. Like I cry so much when I go to her concerts, and like that feeling of just inspiration and almost like unhumanness.
Yeah.
What if she reached out to you wanting to collab with you?
I think she would.
Would you actually believe it would happen?
That's a setup. I don't know. It would be like.
I think it would be great.
I do it?
Both
I
of
don't
you
know.
have powerful voices.
Yeah. No, I would of course say yes to that, but I'm.
Now you mentioned
I'm unworthy.
No, don't say that.
Fashion Week is going on. I believe today's the last day of Fashion Week.
Yeah.
Did you get to go to any of the events?
I've been to one event. I went here mainly because of the showcase that I did at the Sony Hall, which was great. But I've been to one event. I'm going to the Vanity Fair tonight.
Oh,
and
nice.
Then, a little fancy. Got to throw it in.
Do you need anyone to like help you with your
Don't be
hair?
throwing shoes now.
Oh yeah.
Did you see that? Cardi B.
I didn't personally see it with my own eyes.
That's
I
just
wish
crazy.
I did, but I didn't. Iconic moment. I know I mean, yeah, it's crazy, but like iconic.
It is iconic. And
So-
I have to ask, Team Nicki, Team Cardi B.
Don't ask me that. 'Cause I'm not gonna be on any teams.
No,
Like
I think they're both
that's the
great.
hard thing,
Yeah.
because it's like they're both great, and to me, they're not even comparable. Like they rap, but it's like very different.
They have their own style.
They
Yeah.
so have their own style, and I feel like it was the people really putting them against each other before they even did. So I don't know what the beef's about.
Social media.
I
It's
love
basically-
Cardi
it's
and I love Nicki. I think they're both a little crazy, which is like
That's always
it's
a good
fun,
thing.
yeah.
You
but
gotta be a little crazy to be in this business.
yeah,
period.
I guess.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we're super excited for you. We can't wait
too.
for your new
New
music to
music,
come out,
yeah.
your album.
Me
Make sure to
too.
stop by here.
Yeah, of course I
Let
will.
us be the first one.
Of course.
Please.
Yes.
And keep us posted with everything.
Yeah.
So again, the
Sure.
album drops sometime in October, November.
The single for sure. I don't know about the album, but the single definitely in a few weeks. And then, depending on how that goes, I might have to release another one, maybe a third one. But I feel like my album is definitely coming together. So before my last album, I feel like I already had all the singles out before the album came out.
Yeah.
That's usually how it works these
Yeah.
days. Kind of weird. But maybe this time, I'll release the album and then work the songs from the album rather than opposite.
Right.
But I can't wait for new music. So I'm very
Well,
excited.
we're
Can't wait to hear.
excited.
One last question.
Yeah.
October is right around the corner. Halloween.
Oh,
Do you
yeah.
plan on
Dressing up?
Yeah, I would love to. I was thinking about that a few days ago.
What would you
I
want to
have
be?
no idea what I want to be. I don't feel like there's a clear, because a few years ago everyone was Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
And like but I don't feel like there's
There's like
a
one
strong
like big
one-
yeah.
But
You're
I'll
right.
definitely think about it, and I want to be something fun for sure.
Sexy or scary or something in between.
Maybe something in between.
sexy scary?
Sex is scary. I don't know how you do that. Just a little blood and some lingerie. And
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know. But we'll see. Definitely dressing up.
Cool.
love
it. Yeah.
Well, have fun tonight at the party, the Vanity
Oh,
Fair.
yeah. Thank you.
And
I
thank you
will.
for stopping by. We love you so much.
Thank you.